If you're on social media at all, you're probably familiar with at least the idea of Mercury retrograde. Preceded by a barrage of memes, Mercury retrogrades 3 to 4 times a year. Mercury retrogrades for 3.5 weeks at a time on average and is blamed for everything from breakups to tech issues. But what is it and how does it actually affect our day-to-day lives? First, we need to understand Mercury's role. In astronomy, Mercury happens to be the fastest moving planet in our solar system. It's named after the Roman messenger of the gods, revealing its function in astrology, which is all facets of communication, messages, and delivering something from point A to point B. When Mercury is travelling direct, messages get delivered, data finds its destination, and we receive the intel that we need to carry on with our day. We manage not to drop our phone in the toilet, and travel tends to throw less volcanic ash in our flight path. So, what happens when it goes into retrograde? When Mercury goes retrograde, it's an optical illusion. Like when you're travelling in a train and another one's passing you, it looks like it's moving backwards. The relative orbiting speed of Earth and Mercury create that phenomenon. When Mercury U-turns into its backspin, contracts, emails, and your eBay delivery can go MIA. Launching a virtual course could prove to be a mistake. Your attempts at communication could be waylaid, lost, or worse, misinterpreted, causing all sorts of strife. Mercury is a trickster, so expect trouble. If you're launching a project or planning just about anything, the theory is more information will come to light. So, the best thing to do is wait. This is the key to surviving Mercury retrograde rather than having to go back over work and redo it or regretting an ill-timed decision. Mercury is also related to commerce, so rash decisions over this time could prove costly. To survive and thrive over Mercury retrograde, do review, research, revise and plan. Emphasis on the re. Expect messages and messengers to bring you new information. Old friends, colleagues, or even love zombies may appear from your past. When Mercury's in retrograde, don't. Buy a new phone, laptop, launch anything, travel, sign a contract, or make binding decisions. For example, the unsinkable Titanic launched and sank during a Mercury retrograde, causing outrage at its lack of planning. It's not the only catastrophe to happen during Mercury retrograde. The Hindenburg disaster was smack bang in the middle of one. FYI, disaster originally meant an unfavourable position of a star. For 3 weeks pre and post the retrograde, Mercury is in shadow or retroshade. The period leading up to the Mercury retrograde is like the opening scene, the setup. This will be revisited over the retro period. The 3 weeks following Mercury retrograde are when you want to begin course correcting and moving forward. After the post-retroshade 3-week interval, you're entirely in the clear. This is the best time to move forward with plans, purchases, deals and travel. Mercury retrograde is nothing to fear. It's just an opportunity to source more information and get your ducks in a row.